Hello, everyone. I'm Jamie Walker alongside Jarvis Davis, the hitman from Albany State University, as we await the coin toss here from Columbia Blythewood, Westwood High School. It was a gorgeous day for football here in South Carolina, and we are hoping for a good one here in SIAC football. Jarvis, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, Jamie. One of the things that I like about this game is that Coach Keaton is a joy to talk to, because when you think about what he's been dealing with as far as with Allen University and trying to build something here, they are ready to go.
All right, well, we're going to look at the keys to this game for Benedict. Focus on the task at hand. Number one, be sound in the back half of the defense, and the special teams needs to be special for Benedict. They already have everything wrapped up, so, what do you see them playing for today?
To be honest with you, Benedict's playing to get into the playoffs, because when you talk about being a nationally ranked team, everything is on the line, and Allen is going to be looking to upset, because like I said, in talking with Coach Keaton before the game, they're looking to upset Benedict today, because it is a lot on line for Benedict, because they're trying to stay undefeated. It is a lot of pressure as you come down to the end of the season staying undefeated.
All right, and for Allen, the three keys for them: play loose today. You see their record, 1-6. They don't have any, postseason aspirations. Well, of course they aspire, but they're not going to get to the postseason. So playing loose today, keeping the clock or keeping the running game in check for Benedict, and then they must protect against this just vaulted Benedict front.
To be honest, when you have a guy like Daniel Plummer, who's a freshman, he's getting his second start. He actually put up 50 points last week against Bluefield. So he's going to have to take care of the football and make sure he continue to run that system where, Coach Keaton wants to be able to throw to run the football. And when you have a guy keeping things simple for your quarterback, he has to make sound decisions and make sure you take care of the football.
Absolutely. When we're looking at these two teams, looks like Benedict will be kicking the football off to Allen. As we look at these two teams coming out, beautiful day here for football. Kicking the ball off will be, looks like Davis Rogers will be kicking the football off for Benedict. Looks like back to return. Looks like Reggie Williams for Allen. It's again, beautiful day for football. Actually, Kevin Graham is out there right now, so again, looking forward to see what these two South Carolina teams are doing here in the Soda City.
It is a rivalry game. This is a rivalry game now, so it's rivalry week in SIAC. I'm proud to pronounce that right. How about that?
Absolutely, throw the records out the window.
Yes.
As we await the kick from Rogers. And again, Chennis Berry, head coach for Benedict, simply wants to go 1-0. Teddy Keaton wants to spoil the party, and toe meets leather. Be fielded around the 2-yard line, up to the right seam, and out of bounds around the 20-yard line, and that's number 15, Reggie Williams. So Allen will start 1st and 10 around the 20-yard line. And looking at this offense, very prolific offense for Allen University. I'll tell you what, they've been in every ball game they've been in. They've actually played, and so when you're looking at the way they can score points, tell you what, this is not going to be easy for Benedict regardless of their record. They come in at 9-0, but Allen is a formidable opponent.
Absolutely, because when you think about how they want to run their offense, they don't have to protect guys for long, because like I said, the quarterback's going to get the football out of his hands, so he's going to be looking to make some plays today.
All right, starting quarterback for Allen, Dan Plummer. First two signal callers for Allen have had some injuries. Looks like Plummer will start behind center. Bo Harrington at the running backs. Plummer looking to pass, has some pressure. He'll throw the ball away, and it'll fall incomplete. I don't see a flag on the play, so it looks like it may not be grounding, so they'll live to fight another day.
Number 99, Curtis Williams, getting in the backfield, almost had a sack. Oh, my God, to be that close and not be able to pull him down. Look, as he comes through, unblocked. Daniel Plummer, he actually said a prayer before he'd be able to get that football off, because
Absolutely.
Curtis Williams was coming for his neck.
All right, so Plummer in the gun. Two receivers wide to each side. He'll hand off to Harrington up the middle, has some running room. He'll cross over the 25 up to about the 27-yard line. He brought down after a good pickup there, so Very positive yards here, about 7 on the play. We'll give him 6, so 3rd and 4 for Allen. Probably wants to get something positive in this first drive. So now 3rd and 4. Plummer looking to pass, shoots a pass up, nearly, I wouldn't call it intercepted, but tipped. The play by number 36. And ball falls incomplete, so they'll punt on this first drive.
Actually, when you see when Allen actually got off to a good start, got a nice run by Bo Harrington, but drive stalled out, and unfortunately, Allen has to punt.
All right, so Allen, Demir Wilkins set to punt. 5'9", 165-pound sophomore. And back to return, hey, special teams player of the week last week, Kendall Norman for Benedict. He's standing about the 31. Get off a kick, end over end punt. Hit about the 46 and roll, taking an Allen roll up to about the 38. So it'll be first down for Benedict. As we're looking at this Benedict offense, again, prolific offense, led by Eric Phoenix. DeAndre Duhart, who was the SIAC player of the week on offense last week. Tremendous game.
Absolutely. When you think about what Benedict likes to do on offense, they are a disciplined team. They're going to be sound, and Allen may have to make sure they believe what they see, because Benedict is going to be coming at them, and they're going to try to run the football.
So Phoenix in the gun. Duhart to his left, sends a man in motion. Phoenix rolling out to his left, completes a pass out to Grice. Shakes, and it gets out of bounds around the 42-yard line. About a 5-yard pickup. So again, positive start for Benedict.
How about that? You see Eric Phoenix made the lefty throwing the football. It was a little bit behind him, but Grice was able to make the catch and break the tackle and get downfield, get upfield to get some extra yards.
Hand off to Duhart. He'll get about to the 50-yard line, and enough for Benedict first down. Brought down on the play by number 50, Sheldon Brown, for Allen. But again, you can see just what this Benedict offense is able to do, both passing and throwing the football. So 1st and 10 at the 49 for Benedict. Duhart goes in motion. Phoenix looking to pass. Gets it off to Grice again. He'll be brought down around the 40-yard line. Brought down by number 30, Gary Burridge.
And we see Grice right there coming down, catches the ball down in the flat, makes a move, give him the little in and out. Kirkland Boone can't make the tackle, gets for extra couple 3 yards. There's one thing about Tavon Grice, he loves those yak yards.
Oh, yeah. Dropped one this time, though, on 2nd and 2, as Phoenix tried to get him the ball early. And again, you can see what that Allen defense is doing, trying to keep this offense at bay. On the coverage, number 33, that's Delil Wilkins. So now 3rd and about 2 for Benedict. In Eric Phoenix at quarterback. DeAndre Duhart in the backfield to his right. Tight formation, one receiver out.
Like, man, bring some pressure here.
So Phoenix a handoff to Duhart. Is bottled up in the backfield and will be tackled short of the first down. And I tell you what, give all the credit to number 99, Marcus Sherman there.
Marcus Sherman, we see he stands up the tight end right there, holds what he got. There's a solid tooth gapping right there. Comes off and make the tackles, make the running back make a decision to go either way. Comes off and make that tackle. That's exactly how you pull. That perfect technique by Marcus Sherman right there.
Slight loss of 1 on the play, so 4th and 3. It looks like Benedict will go for it here. Again, 9-0, already having the championship game in your grasp. So Phoenix looking to pass. Pressure shown, completes the pass to Grice. We'll see where they mark it here. Good tackle. It's going to be close. We'll see the spot here.
You have to see Duhart going in motion, bringing Grice underneath, coming down to make the catch. Gets immediately turns his head over the field. Looks like he may have that first down, Jamie.
Right, so they will give him first down. So new set of downs for Benedict. So we have a stoppage by the official on that side. And again, you can see the balance with this Benedict offense.
And one thing that you really have to like is that they are being explicit about who they want to get the football. Tavon Rice already is getting involved. They're getting him involved in offense and nice, easy throws, nothing too complicated, underneath drags and clear underneath routes, and getting him the football and let him make a play. And he's been able to do that so far.
Absolutely. So new set of downs, 1st and 10 for the Benedict Tigers at the 39. So Phoenix in the gun, Duhart to his right. Allen showing a little bit of pressure. They'll fake. Phoenix gets it out to his tight end, and that's number 81, Rashad McCain, who gets about 11 on the play and another Benedict first down.
This has got to be one of the things that you have to really don't like as a defensive coordinator. Benedict is getting the ball out, nice, easy throws. They're actually making the guys miss. He makes the tackle there, but it was after he got a first down. So this is the offensive coordinator's dream right here, to just methodically move the ball down the football field.
Definitely having to pick their poison. So 1st and 10 for Benedict. As Phoenix, as the ball looks, shoots upfield, and completes it for the Tiger touchdown. On a number 85. I tell you what, you're mixing in
Reginald Harden.
Reginald Harden again.
There you go.
Just showing Eric Phoenix just in his bag right now, going to the full complement of receivers.
Watch this. Sitting back, immediately knows what kind of coverage he has, throws it to Reginald Harden on the line. Nice little post route right there. Had the DBB off the bat. It's an easy throw and catch by Eric Phoenix.
Beautiful pitch and catch there. Rogers on for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is And we are back here from Blythewood, South Carolina, where the Benedict Tigers have drawn first blood. I'm Jamie Walker alongside Jarvis Davis as Benedict is set to kick off. Davis Rogers about to kick. Number 47, Kevin Graham, back to return. His kick is up. And it will be returned up through the seam around the 15-yard line, where a host of Benedict Tigers makes the tackle. Again, Reggie Williams on the return. So now on this second series for Allen, What do you think they are thinking at this point now that Benedict has struck first blood?
They simply have to get a first down here, because when your defense gives up that long, methodical drive like that, obviously Benedict's defense is rested, and what you don't want to do is you don't want to do a 3-and-out and put your defense back on the field and potentially go down 2 scores.
All right. So 1st and 10 for Allen. And again, when you're looking at this offense, third quarterback is playing Dan Plummer, number 14. He'll start out at 17-yard line. So Plummer, Bo Harrington to his right. Gets the snap, hands off to Harrington, goes around the right side, has some running room, and gets up to about the 26-yard line. And he'll be brought down.
How about this? Look at big Sean Davis coming around that corner right there. Boom, seal off the block right there. Bo Harrington coming down, hit that block. You got your wide receivers blocking downfield. You love that as offensive coordinator.
And just as you called it, picking up a first down.
Yes, sir.
So 1st and 10 for Allen. Hands off to Harrington again. Big hole on that right side. And he'll be brought down by number 29, William Johnson III for Benedict.
I always got to highlight the big boys. Jeff Felton.
Talk
up
about
holes right there. That right guard right there. Look at it. Look at that play right there. Number 53. Boom. Seals him in. Harrington comes, immediately cuts right off his butt. He just opened up like the Red Sea. That's just a beautiful thing to see as an offensive lineman.
Absolutely. 2nd and 6 for Allen. Man in motion. He'll shift to the right side. Harrington again with the ball. Cuts. No running room that time. He'll be brought down by number 96, Jacques Lelite.
How about that? Big number 13, Lubert Danielis. He is actually out there making plays as well. Playing around in the backfield. Can't ask for anything more.
No, you can't. When you're talking about that front, again, we talked about in the keys to the game. When it comes to that defensive front for Benedict, they're not going to make it easy for any offense.
They're not only making noise in SIAC, they're making noise nationally ranked, man.
Absolutely. 3rd and 9 for Allen. Quick pass. Jet sweep light. He'll get out of bounds around the 30, but there's a couple of flags on the play, and we'll see what this is about. Eric Bennett on the tackle. Let's check out the flag. Probably in the area of holding. We'll see.
Holding every play, Jamie.
And it is a holding call that Benedict declined, so it'll be 4th down for Allen. Looks like they'll be forced to punt again. So again.
Yeah, there we go. Jeff Felton, you got to let him go, man. You got to let him go. He was right in front of the referee. That's an easy call for the ref right there.
J-Ron Kill actually 0 for Allen on the play. Jamal Jones trying to get around that corner, so another punt. Demir Wilkins. Again, when you're looking at that man, Kendall Norman, waiting to get, almost blocked there. It looks like short punt, lucky to get it away, and it'll roll, take an Allen roll. And they were lucky to get that ball up to the 45. And great field position for the Benedict Tigers. As again, you see on the replay, a man coming through.
Good job by Demir Wilkins to be able to just get the ball off, because that punt was good as blocked when you think about it. Look at that. He almost tackled him right there, but he got it off, stayed calm, was able to get something. But that's all you want in that particular situation. Good job by Demir.
Yes, he did. Great camera work by our crew as well. As 1st and 10 for Benedict on the 45. Phoenix still in the game. Phoenix looking to pass. Has a man over the middle, wide open, up to the 25, down to the 20, and brought down by a host of Yellow Jackets, but not before a great first down. That's number 12, Jaden Thomas.
Wow. Allen trying to bring pressure, trying to speed up Eric Phoenix's clock, but he stayed calm, cool, collected, had great protection, threw the ball to Jaden, made the easy catch, and then get upfield immediately.
Absolutely. Eric Phoenix taking total command of this offense right now. DeAndre Duhart to his right. 7:55 left here in the first quarter. Duhart gets the ball, but we brought down short of the line of scrimmage. It looks like number 45 on the tackle, and that's Kirkland Boone.
Kirk and Boone playing around the back. But this is one thing that Coach Keaton talked about before this game. He said he wanted to be able to stop the run, but Benedict is actually passing the ball at an excellent clip right now. So it's good that they were able to stop the run, but they are struggling trying to stop the pass.
So loss of 1. 2nd and 11 for Benedict. Already up 6-0 over the Allen Yellow Jackets. Allen showing pressure. Phoenix shoots a pass to Duhart on the right side. He catches it. It'll be forced out of bounds at about the 16. It is up to the 16. So again, you can see this offense being methodical in their approach, both running and passing. You love the balance here.
That's what you want in offense. You want to keep it simple. One of my defense coordinators from college at Albany State, Coach Ronnie Baker, always said, first thing he wrote on the whiteboard when we got into camp, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. So when you have everything on offense, man, you got to make sure you're balanced and you make it easy for your players. And that's what Benedict is doing right now.
Absolutely. Stupidity will not be part of your unit. So here we go. 3rd and about 8. Phoenix looking to pass, shoots one to the right side, and caught. And that's number 83, Billy Pierre, on the reception. It's like he'll be short of the first down. So again, you can see Benedict, what they're taking, really taking what the defense gives them. So again, 4th down.
Because Barry not even thinking about going.
Yeah,
He ain't even thinking about kicking that field goal. They're going for this one. They're trying to put their foot on next right now.
Absolutely. 4th and 2 for Benedict. 6:04 left here in the first quarter. Hand off to Duhart. He'll have some running room, but I don't know, Jarvis.
That is really look like he came up short.
And he will come up short. So Allen, it looks like, they're waving. I tell you what, got some confusion just then. So it will be a first down for Benedict. So it's like an injury timeout. We'll take a break here from Blythewood, South Carolina. Benedict driving, already up 6-0. This is SIAC football on ESPN.
Georgia Power is here with a little reminder of how easy it is to save energy at home. Because it's often as simple as a twist, or as easy as a lift. It could be a little squeeze, or maybe just a pull. These small changes can make a big difference, helping you save energy for the bigger things in life. Visit GeorgiaPower.com for tips and programs to help save energy.
As a global bank, our game plan is to help clients manage their money. We're a team of challengers, thinkers, and go-getters. Together, we bring out the best in each other. With our partner SIAC, we're creating pathways for the next generation of talent. We're scouting bankers, advisors, techies, and yes, athletes. Kick off your career with UBS.
For all the ways you love to play, Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easier than ever to get what you need and have fun out there. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your Academy store.
And we are back here in Blythewood, South Carolina, as the Benedict Tigers did get the first down. So it's 1st and goal at the 9 for the Tigers. DeAndre Duhart goes out with an injury. And you don't want to see that going into the SIAC championship. So now in the game, Jalen Taylor in at running back for Benedict. So Phoenix in the gun. Norman in motion. They'll hand off No, they won't. Phoenix will keep it, pitch it to Norman, and he is in for the Benedict touchdown. Again, you are seeing this offensive bag being open for Benedict.
They are putting on a clinic right now. When you think about, when you look at Phoenix right there, he faced the handoff, had everybody fooled, even the cameraman almost. Then he passes it off and flicks it off to 84, and he grows right into the end zone for the touchdown. How about that?
Tell you what, Kendall Norman has had a tremendous 2 weeks. So it looks like Benedict will go for 2 here with the missed extra point on the first touchdown. So man in motion, Phoenix shoots it, and it will go out of the end zone. And no flag, so that extra point or 2-point conversion is no good. So now Benedict up 12-0 over the Allen Yellow Jackets in the first quarter. We'll take a break here from Blythewood, South Carolina. It's the Benedict Tigers up 12-0 over the Allen Yellow Jackets. This is the SIAC on ESPN+. .539 left in the first quarter. The Benedict Tigers up 12-0 over the Allen Yellow Jackets. As Davis Rogers is set to kick. And again back to return, Kevin Graham and Reggie Williams. So again, Jarvis, right now you see Benedict with full control of this ball game.
Yeah, Allen's going to have to find a way to move the football on offense because your defense is reeling right now.
And Graham fielding at the 2. Has a seam, a little bit of running room, still on his feet. Up through the 20 and up to about the 23. And Allen will start. Actually, we'll call that the 24. Allen will start 1st and 10. So, again, Coach Keaton, we talked to Coach Keaton this week. First of all, great interview because, again, Coach Keaton, yeah, it was crazy as you see Graham trying to return. Had a little bit of running room for a second, but Coach Keaton feels like he's never out of a ball game offensively.
Absolutely.
So, again, Plummer in the gun. Bo Harrington to his right. Plummer looking to pass. Shoots a pass up the right sideline. Has a man open. Caught 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Allen, Jaden Horace.
How about that? Exactly what I just said. You have to make a big play in order to get your team some type of momentum. Daniel Plummer makes an excellent throw. remember, last week they just put up 50 points against Bluefield. So Daniel Plummer is used to making plays. The freshman out of Jacksonville, Florida, Duval, as my people like to say,
yes,
makes an excellent throw for the touchdown. How about that?
Absolutely. When you're talking about this fun and gun offense, again, hey, they are never out of a ball game. So Denzel Moore set to kick the extra point. Extra point is up, and it is good. So with 5:16 left here in the first quarter, it's now a 12-7 ball game.
That's exactly what you need. You need something to get your team going. As you can see, all the guys on the sideline shaking hands, dapping each other up. That's what you want right now, because you want some of that to bleed over to your defense so they can get a stop. If Benedict isn't able to sustain this drive, Allen is going to be looking to score to try to get back in this game.
Absolutely. And we started the conversation talking about offense. I guess we were, Nostradamus that time, and knowing they would come out, gunslinging the ball. But
of course I knew it. I knew that was going to happen.
But Coach Keaton always talks about just his offensive philosophy and just what he has. And when you're talking about offensive influences, he named a few this week in our meetings.
When you think about guys like Lane Kiffin, guys who have been national championship winning offense coordinators, when you talk about learning from those guys, and guys like Mike Leach, that coaching tree that come out of Valdosta State University, which we know there are so many guys that have come from down there, and learning from guys like that, Coach Keaton knows exactly what he's doing when he's out there calling plays.
Absolutely.
No play sheet, by the way.
No play sheet at all.
Don't worry about no play sheets at all.
He said this offense
Straight
is his own,
yes,
and he calls it from the dome. So set to kick. Looking here. For Allen, number 40, C.D. Bojang.
All right.
And back to return. Man who scoring several touchdowns, Kendall Norman. Ball is up. It'll be fielded by Grice at the 10-yard line. Up the right sideline. Flag already thrown. Had some running room, but goes out of bounds, and we'll see what this flag is about.
Looks like we might have a hold here, Jamie.
Like you said earlier, Jarvis, they're always holding.
Yeah, it's a hold every play. As a former defensive lineman, man, holding is always going down. All you just got to do is pay attention. That's it.
Again, when we're looking at both of these teams, again, you can throw the records out the window. Benedict coming in at 9-0, Allen 1-6. All right, so Eagle blindside block. Again, player safety being paramount in football now. What used to be legal is not anymore. So,
no more. So players aren't allowed to keep your head on the swivel. That's no more. I have to say that anymore, right? So
no, you don't have to.
That was drilled in my head consistently as a player back in the day. So yeah,
absolutely. So they'll start at the 14-yard line. So looks like Taylor will be in the backfield alongside Eric Phoenix. That's Jalen Taylor. So 2 wide to each side. 5:09 left here in the first quarter. Benedict up 12-7, and Taylor tried to run the ball, but could not get past number 10, Richard Hayes.
Man, that's how you play around in the backfield. Check out this replay right here. Richard Hayes gets to his man, comes through unblocked. He did exactly what he was supposed to do in that particular play. If they hand that bad boy off, follow the ball, and make the tackle. That's exactly what he did.
Absolutely. Loss of about 4 on the play, so 2nd and 14. Well, Benedict looks like may have been a little speedy.
A little bit too aggressive there.
Across the line, so.
Richard Hayes raising his hand, so he knows he's guilty.
So they'll get those 5 yards back. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for Benedict. As again, you can see the aggressiveness both offensively and defensively. You see a little pep in Allen's step now that they scored that touchdown. So Phoenix in the gun. Taylor to his right. Phoenix looking to pass. Has some pressure, steps up in the pocket, gets the ball off, and it'll be intercepted. And that's number 34, Caleb Pierce, for Allen. And again, prime prime field position here for the Allen Yellow Jackets.
That's the one thing when you're playing zone coverage. Right here, Allen drops in the zone. You see when you have a man come over there right there, they're just sitting back in his zone. As soon as he throws the football, you try to converge. A tip ball, zone coverage, that equals a pick, Jamie.
Absolutely. Like my man Sylvester Williams would always say, hit him in the worst place, in his hands. So now 1st and 10, and Allen climbing their way back into this ball game. So Plummer in the gun, Harrington to his left. Here on the 22. So Harrington looking to pass, has plenty of time, shoots an interception. Still on his feet, cross over the 50, 40, 30, 25, 20. Still on his feet and been brought down around the 5-yard line. And that's number 41, Dedrick Starks. And Plummer gave the ball right back.
Wow, that's the one thing that you can't do is turn the ball over on the first play after you just get another turnover there. And then you see he runs right up underneath. Didn't see the underneath coverage right there, but how about this? Look at DeAndre Ruffin, number 5, come from all the way across the field to walk the man down to come make a tackle. Because guess what that's going to do? You're going to give your defense a chance, Jamie, because Daniel Plummer cannot make that play like that. That is not the way to go right there. True freshman, true freshman.
Absolutely not. Again, a very young team for Allen. So at the 6, Phoenix hands off. No, he'll keep it this time, and he'll cross. No, they say he's down at the 1-yard line.
I don't know, Jamie. It looked like he got in the end zone on that one.
Like
he stretched out at the end right there.
There will be no instant replay here. I tell you what, still up if you look at the replay.
Yeah,
great camera
that
work
might be
there.
a touchdown right there, sir. Ball break the plane, that's a touchdown in my book.
So 2nd and goal for Benedict. Again, back-to-back interceptions. Phoenix will hand off to Jaden Taylor, and he's in for the Benedict touchdown.
Easy read.
Just outstanding running, again, by this Benedict offense, as they have a complimentary set of backs. Simple handoff and zone running by Jaden Taylor here as he cuts it back against the grain and in easily for the Benedict touchdown. So Davis Rogers for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. So now with 3:16 left here in the first quarter, Benedict up now 19-7.
Wow, when you think about that type of play, like the defense, essentially you got the ball in the red zone for Allen, and you were down 12-7 going in, at least going to get 3 points. But now you turn the ball over, and now you're down 12 points right now against a team, an undefeated team that's nationally ranked in the country.
And Allen again. Coach Keaton talked about this team earlier, talked about his resolve and not really giving up. They're never down and out in the game. They're going to keep clawing and fighting back. And I tell you what, they played toe-to-toe with them so far. Again, Benedict has been methodical on offense, but Allen has shown some resolve in climbing back into this ball game. We'll see what happens here now that they kind of gave up an interception and had another score put on them. We'll see what happens here.
But disciplined teams always take advantage of teams who make mistakes. And that's exactly what you saw Benedict just.
Absolutely, as the ball blows off the tee. Windy day here in Blythewood, South Carolina for both teams, Benedict College and Allen University, across the street from each other. You know, it makes it.
How about that for a rivalry?
Yeah, it makes it a friendly rivalry. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Absolutely. Reminders of another SIAC pair in Morehouse and Clark, Atlanta.
Yeah. Fort Valley State and Albany State.
Yes, Albany State.
It's going down today as well.
Yes, it is, down in Columbus.
Rivalry week, baby.
Yes, it is rivalry week. And again, looks like they'll have somebody hold it for Davis. It's like Troy Frazier will be holding for Davis Rogers. And again, receiving will be Kevin Graham and Reggie Williams as the ball will roll through the end zone for the touchback. So it'll start 1st and 10 at the 25. As the bands are playing, you can kind of see the environment. Great environment here today with two teams coming, you know, from the area they are in Columbia to now. You
They
know,
travel all the way down the street to come play each other.
all the way down I-20
Absolutely.
to get here today. So Allen back on offense, 1st and 10 at the 25. 3:16 left in the first quarter. Tell you what, a lot of activity here in the first quarter. The fact that we're still in it is amazing. So Plummer in the gun, Harrington to his right. He gets snap, shoots a pass out to his left, has some running room. And that's out to number 5, check that, DeAndre Ruffin. And again, you can see this passing game and how it just absolutely flourishes in this Teddy Keaton offense.
Yeah, you're talking about a 10 formation where you got 4 wide receivers and 1 running back. You want to spread teams out, get the ball out of the hands of your wide receivers and let them make plays. That's exactly what DeAndre was able to do.
All right, so Plummer in the gun, Harrington to his left. 2 wide on each side. Will hand it to Harrington this time. Skips a step, still on his feet. Crosses over the 35 and up to about the 37. It looks like that'll be enough for an Allen first down.
Bo Harrington out there continue to make plays. Ooh, get somebody that tried to make a tackle in the backfield, makes him miss, makes another man miss, and then gets up for the first down. Bo Harrington has actually been running the ball really well, and credit to the offensive line for opening up those holes.
Absolutely dangerous pass catcher as well. So Plummer, hand off to Harrington again up the middle. He'll be bottled up this time. And that's number 15, Aaron Miller, on the tackle.
Aaron Miller's been playing around in the backfield as well today, so finally gets in and makes the tackle for Benedict University.
So slight short loss on the play, so 2nd and 11 for the Allen Yellow Jackets. Plummer looking to pass. Has some room that quickly dissipates as he'll be brought down. And looks like another one of those stalwarts, number 49, John Hannibal, who alongside Luba Danellis, again forms a tandem that's hard to beat.
Oh, man, you're talking about getting through there, put the straight bull rush his man right into the quarterback. As soon as Daniel Plummer starts to pull the ball down like he's about to run, Hannibal gets rid of the offensive lineman, grabs him, puts him right on the ground where he belongs.
Loss on the play of about 5, so 3rd and long for the Yellow Jackets. Shoots a pass out to the left, and a bad connection there as a receiver really didn't see the ball coming. Flag on the play. We'll see what this flag is about. Here on 3rd down. As again, beautiful day but windy day here in Blythewood, South Carolina. So a rare offensive face mask on Allen, so looks like they'll punt as Benedict declined it. So again, when you're talking about Allen right now and climbing their way back in it, can't have those types of mistakes.
Yeah, penalties always kill drives. I don't care how good you are on offense. Those are always going to mess up the flow of what you're trying to do on offense.
And Wilkins set the punt back to return this time, Taven Grice. Ball up, end over end punt, hits it around the 40. We'll take an Allen roll up to about the 36-yard line without the assistance of an Allen Yellow Jacket batting the ball. And it looks like they won't call a penalty, so it'll start 1st and 10.
What, you going to call it, delay of game or something?
Something. So Benedict can start 1st and 10 at the 36. As again, this offense, very balanced offense so far. And I tell you what, they're getting in and out a lot of players today. Again, when you're talking about them going into the SIAC championship against Tuskegee next week, you know, it's a good sign that you see DeAndre Duhart. Zaire Scotland not playing today, was nursing an ankle injury. So Phoenix in the gun, shoots a pass out to his right. Man, wide open, still running, still on his feet. And that's number 12, Jaden Thomas.
Air Phoenix look like they're trying to go some tempo here. When you have those corners playing that far off, Jamie, that is an easy throw and catch.
Absolutely. So moving the chains, Phoenix rolls out, short roll to his left, Ball hanging in the air for a long time and completes the pass to Christopher Williams. Brought down by number 8, Terrell Lumpkin, but Williams that time might be hurt, or might be hurting, but stays in the game. So 2nd and about 3. 26 seconds and counting here in the first quarter. Phoenix looking to pass, still on his feet, but he'll be brought down this time. And that'll be number 18, Justin Eaton.
Justin Eaton's been very active today. They like sending him playing man across the board. So, hey, your guy has to beat Allen's guy. And on that particular play, Allen won that battle. Justin Eaton makes the sack and puts Eric Phoenix right on the ground.
And that will be the end of the first quarter. Benedict, again, we talked about it, in their offensive bag so far and taking advantage of their opportunities, are now up by the score of 19-7 over the Allen University Yellow Jackets. We're going to take a break here from Blythewood, South Carolina. 19-7, Benedict leading. This is SIAC football on ESPN+. And we are back. Benedict leading by the score of 19-7 here at the start of the second quarter. I'm Jamie Walker alongside Jarvis Davis. Glad you could join us here on ESPN. It's Eric Phoenix. It's like he draws a man outside. Free play here, shoots a pass up the left side. It'll go out of bounds. It looks like it'll be a penalty on Allen. We'll see what this is about. Again, Eric Phoenix is taking heavy command. So it'll make that third down a little shorter for Benedict. As Again, the crafty veteran move there, drawing Allen defender off sides. And you as a former defensive lineman, what kinds of things do you have to do just to prevent yourself, especially when you're aggressive?
Gotta watch that rock, man. Gotta watch the ball.
So shoots a pass. Oh, drops it on 3rd and 3. And that was supposed to go to number 24, Damon Cherry, for Benedict. So now 4th down. 14:49 left here in the second quarter. And it looks like they will punt. They may punt.
Yes. Allen right there sending pressure so he can make sure the quarterback gets rid of the football. Wide receiver wasn't expecting it. Came out, got on him too quick, and he wasn't able to make the catch.
So it looks like number 29, Reginald Jones, will be returning for Allen. Jared Eubanks punting for Benedict. It's a high spiraling punt that will bounce into the end zone, where Allen will start 1st and 10 at 25.
Allen wasn't going to be fooled on that one. They want to make sure they stayed in punt safe.
Absolutely. So for Allen, getting a stop on offense against Benedict, what do you need to see from this offense?
They have to continue to do what they do. Make it simple for your quarterback. Tell your quarterback to make sure you take care of the football. And as we know, Coach Keaton's offense, they can move the football. We know that. They just have to make sure they don't drop it.
All right, so Plummer still in the game at quarterback for Allen. Again, when you consider the fact that the first 2 quarterbacks for Allen University have gone down with injury, Plummer being able to play so effective has been amazing. As number 0, Jamal Jones, on the carry for Allen, gets positive yards that time. Looks like he'll get about 6 on the play. So
Jamal Jones got some zone blocking scheme. You're seeing those guys kind of just getting in the way. Jamal Jones just pick and choose what hole he wants to go through. He shoots up through the hole and gets a nice gain on 1st down.
So ball on the 26-yard line, 2nd and about 4 on the play. In the pistol formation this time, Plummer. He'll hand off to Harrington, skips a step, still on his feet up the left side, and it'll get taken down after 1st down yardage. And that's by number 20, Olajuwon Smith.
When Bo Harrington has the football in his hands, he's been making plays today. I think you don't necessarily going to see it from the yardage standpoint, but when he gets the ball, he's making people miss. He's making people get on the ground and continue to run the football. So that's what you want to see in your running back as he's continue to make plays.
So tight trips formation. Plummer shoots a pass out to his right. Now to go to Jones again, but he'll be taken down by, still on his feet. I tell you what, got a couple more yards there. Got out the grasp initially of Jaron Kilpatrick, but he's taken down after about a 4-yard pickup. So 2nd and 6 for Allen, as you can still see that offense being more than capable of moving the football against this Benedict defense.
Seems like it's really simple. Get the ball in hands of your playmakers and let them make the play.
So switching in and out for Allen offense. 2nd and about 6. 13:06 left here in the second quarter. Benedict up 19-7. Allen hoping to climb back in and hand off to Harrington. Cuts it back left. Has some running room. Plenty of green grass in front of him. Great open field tackle by number 36. And that's Teron Willis.
DeAndre Ruffin has to make that block. If he makes that block, you might be still talking because Bo Harrington is still running down the sideline. As you see, as soon as he bounces outside, wide receivers looking to see who to get. DeAndre Ruffin wasn't able to make the play. He comes in, 36 comes in, makes an excellent play, but make the tackle.
Absolutely.
Potentially touchdown save.
Most definitely. So we're looking at the officials confer. We'll see what the flag is about, but again, you can see those capabilities, those feet of Bo Harrington being able to skip steps. Not really giving a defender an open shot to take him down. As you can see him go around that left side, ball in hand.
They may be looking at to see if Ruffin blocked him in the back. I think that's what made the discussion about because, like you said, defender shot up in there, tried to make a tackle, and then as you can see, 36 almost this legal block in the back.
Yes, it was. So you're talking, Jarvis, I think you called it. So it looks like no penalty on the play. So 3rd and short, 3rd and about 2.
That's good no call.
Oh, yeah, good no call. Actually, we'll see what what the down is.
The market is.
The marker says 4th, but the
It's 3rd.
game says 3, so hopefully they'll get that corrected. So it is 3rd down, and they do correct the chains. There it is.
There
It
we
drops.
go.
There we go. 12-24 and
Get it
counting
together.
here in the second quarter. 3rd and 2 for Allen. Plummer shoots a pass up and falls incomplete. And there was a couple of receivers in the area, primarily number 17, Montreal White.
I don't think Montreal White wanted any day of that football because he saw Fern Romero coming down, and he said, "You know what? I'm gonna take that play off right there. I'm gonna go on to move on to the next play. Actually, I want to be around for the next play if I try to put his hands out for that one because Fern Romero had a good beat on that football."
Absolutely so. Allen punting again. Demir Wilkins set to punt. Again, Taven Grice set to return, dropped the punt, was able to get it off. And really good punt that hits at the 20, rolling still on it. And we'll see. They will count it down. No, they won't. We will see what the final call is. And they do count it at the 1, hitting at the 1. So down at the 1 yard line. Good break that time for Allen, although the officials,
The head official look like
the officials are conferring, and we'll see what the final call is. And it looks like it will be at the 1 yard line, which is interesting. 12:05 left here in the second quarter. And we'll take a break here from Blythewood, South Carolina. Benedict up by the score of 19-7. This is SIAC football on ESPN.
Georgia Power is here with a little reminder of how easy it is to save energy at home. Because it's often as simple as a twist, or as easy as a lift. It could be a little squeeze, or maybe just a pull. These small changes can make a big difference, helping you save energy for the bigger things in life. Visit GeorgiaPower.com for tips and programs to help save energy and money.
As a global bank, our game plan is to help clients manage their money. We're a team of challengers, thinkers, and go-getters. Together, we bring out the best in each other. With our partner SIAC, we're creating pathways for the next generation of talent. We're scouting bankers, advisors, techies, and yes, athletes. Kick off your career with UBS.
For all the ways you love to play, Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easier than ever to get what you need and have fun out there. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your Academy store.
12:05 left here in the second quarter. Benedict back on offense with a 19-7 lead over Allen University. Benedict will start inside the 1 yard line. It's Phoenix in the gun. He'll hand off to DeAndre Duhart. Has some running room. Crosses over the 5 and down to about the 8 yard line. Getting out of the end zone. It's actually a good thing for Benedict. Gives him some running room. or get them some room, period, on offense. It's like about a 7-yard pickup. Call it 8. So 2nd and 2 for this offense as Eric Phoenix continues to play the entire way for Benedict. Claps to see what the defense is doing, scanning the defense at this time and getting the play. Duhart will shift to his left. 11:26 and counting here in the second quarter. Phoenix shoots a pass to the left side. Miscommunication there as he tried to go to number 85, Reginald Harden.
Looks like they weren't on the same page on that one, because when you think about what Phoenix was trying to do right there, he was throwing. When he saw that Justin Eve was coming, they're figuring that they have man coverage, right? And it looked like Phoenix was trying to get the ball into that back shoulder, maybe continue to run that stop route right there, but he continued upfield and wasn't paying attention to what was going on that particular play.
Absolutely. You know Benedict is going into postseason play, so these are kind of kinks you want to work out here in this game. Although you want to win this rivalry game as well. You want to win every game. As they continue to say they want to pay the fee and go 1-0. So Phoenix in the gun shoots a pass out to Duhart, and it'll be broken up by number 47. Number 47 is Kevin Graham.
Kevin Graham. Returning kickoffs out there making plays in the open field like that. Wow. That is a very high throw by Eric Phoenix.
Yeah, they might want to talk about it.
Yeah. If I'm a wide receiver, I'm going back to the player like, hey, man, that's a little bit too high. Don't you see that defender right there? You brought me right to him.
And
we have a conversation.
Yes, we are. Reginald Jones.
Shoulder pass going to pop. There we go.
Reginald Jones set to return along with Graham as Eubanks set to punt. Good high punt there to hit around the 44 and take a Benedict bounce. Roll out of bounds around the 46-yard line. That's where Allen will start 1st and 10.
That sounds like a name of a nice single, the Benedict Bounce. Goodness gracious.
I love it. I love it. But when you're seeing this Allen offense, I tell you what, it's just a matter of time that they get on track. When you're scanning, this Benedict defense, you have the players that Benedict has. Yes, they are fully capable of shutting you out. But with that Allen offense, they've been able to compete against everyone. So it's just a matter of them getting on track offensively.
Don't shoot yourself in the foot. That's always the big key.
Hand off to Harrington over on the left side. He'll be brought down by a host of Tigers. I tell you what, leading the charge, number 33, Jonell Swan.
Good tackle by Swan to come in there, because he had a couple guys and blockers in front of him, but they weren't able to get to that guy. And Swan able to get in there and make the tackle on Bo Harrington.
So 1-yard pickup, 2nd and 9 for Allen. He'll fake the Harrington this time, shoots a pass out to Jones. And there's that man, J-Ron Kilpatrick. Johnny on the spot.
Put him right down where he caught the football. That is always a goal as a DB. If you're not going to be there to break up each and every play, but what you want to do is good DBs, they're going to be able to at least put you down right where you catch the football, and that's exactly what J-Ron Kilpatrick was able to do. That's what you love to see that from the defensive back.
You talk about Kilpatrick, he was locked in. We walked around the field earlier. He was absolutely locked in until we were about to leave. He was like, hey, I see you. So 3rd and 9 for Plummer. He'll roll to his right. Finds the receiver wide open. That's Jones again. It looks like we'll see. It looks like it'll be enough for a 1st down, and it will. So move the chains for Allen. That's what you want to see in this Allen offense.
That's a good job by Daniel Plummer. When you see he didn't like what he saw initially. He moved to his right. Looked downfield, had plenty of room to run the football. Keaton talked about how his guys like to throw the football. They want to be able to get the ball in their wide receiver's hands.
So Plummer shooting the pass again. Man open. The ball will drop. Out of bounds. Tried to go to Horace that time, Jaden Horace, but again, just couldn't make the connection.
Wow, when you think about what you're trying to do there, trying to get the ball deep, take advantage of the man coverage downfield. Wow, wasn't able to bring it in.
9:27 left here in the second quarter. Benedict up by the score of 19-7. I'm Jamie Walker alongside Jarvis Davis. Glad you could be here for the coverage today looking at this game. Benedict and Allen, rivals, schools that are across the street from each other.
Friendly rivalry.
Most definitely. So 2nd and 10. Shoots a pass out quickly to number 17. And that's Montrell White again. And Kilpatrick right there again on the spot to make the tackle.
We see you get, like I said, this easy read right here, get the ball out in his hands. You got your teammate out there blocking for you, so you can make that cut wherever the defender is, wherever he's trying to play. You go the opposite way. Montrell was able to do that and get a couple extra yards.
Nathan Peterson helping Kilpatrick. Plummer scrambling this time, gets around the right side and will be tackled about a couple of yards short of the first down. And again, Allen, we'll see what they decide to do here. They're over the 50. They need these points. Now 8:42 here in the second quarter. So 4th and about 2 on the play, long one. We'll call it 2 yards. We'll see what they decide to do here.
Plummer was carrying that ball like a loaf of bread. He got to be careful with that one because there's going to be some guys that are going to put their hand on the ball when he's taking off running like that.
What kind of loaf, Jarvis?
Whole wheat.
Whole
being
wheat.
Healthy in 2022.
Okay, there we go. There we go. So 4th and 2, handoff to Bo Harrington on the left side. Had some running room, but closed quickly. And tell you what, give credit to number 33, Jonell Swan that time.
Yeah, when you think about, because when you look right here, Bo had exactly what he wanted. There's nobody in the backfield. Boom. You see number 50 seal the block right there, but he comes down. Hartwick was about to cut back, but he comes in and puts him down on the ground. Fern Romero, good tackle.
Absolutely. 8:09 left here in the second quarter. We'll take a break from Blythewood, South Carolina. Benedict leading 19-7 over Allen University. This is SIAC football here on ESPN+. .09 left here in the second quarter. Benedict up 19-7, and you can see the Allen Yellow Jacket is absolutely swole. As Phoenix shoots a pass up to his tight end. That's number 83, Billy Pierre. Actually, wide receiver looking like a tight end that time. As they made the connection.
Benedict trying to go tempo here.
Absolutely speeding up the pace a little bit, so it'll be 2nd and about 3 as Eric Phoenix will hand off this time to Taven Grice over on the left side, and he'll be taken out of bounds, but not after he gets enough for a first down.
Those are the type of plays that are very difficult to defend because, like you said, when you have the defense spread out so much and you have that jet sweep motion coming across and you hand the football off to your wide receiver like that, it is extremely hard to break because people don't have to get off blocks and get down there and make the tackle on that.
Credit Reginald Jones with the tackle. So now 1st and 10 at about the 47 for Benedict. 7-11 left here in the second quarter. Fast-moving second quarter so far. Eric Phoenix scanning the field. In the gun, shoots a pass out to his right. He'll get it to number 81. And that's Rashad McCain. Brought down by Reginald Jones again. Alongside Terrell Lumpkin. As again, you can see Benedict running with some tempo. They like to do this on occasion to get the offense back on track.
You want to keep the defense on their heels right now, and that's what it looks like Benedict is doing.
So 2nd and 3. Phoenix shoots a pass to Taven Grice. Big hit that time by number 33, DeLille Wilkins. And I tell you what, you got to give some credit to that, unfortunately, to Eric Phoenix.
Of course. I talked about it earlier, right? When you're throwing the ball that high to your wide receiver, you give the defender plenty of time to come down and put those pads in their chin so they can put them on the ground. And that's exactly what you don't want as a wide receiver.
And very easy to call targeting, but that was actually a good tackle by Wilkins that time to stay up front, use his hands, and make that tackle. So now 3rd and about 4 for Benedict. 5:55 and counting here in the second quarter. Phoenix in the gun, rolls to his right. Turns and throws, ball hanging in the air, but caught. And still on his feet. Tell you what, that's number 12, Jaden Thomas. And again, you can see that maximum effort that time. I tell you what, Eric Phoenix got away with one that time.
When you're talking about committing one of the 7 deadly sins, as a quarterback, rolling to your right and throwing back across your body into the middle of the field, wow. And thankfully, his wide receiver caught that.
And what makes it even harder, he's a left-handed quarterback rolling right.
Yes.
So having to turn all the way around. So Phoenix in the gun, pistol formation. Will hand off this time to Taylor. Taylor with some running room gets up to about the 20. He'll be brought down by number 33, and that's DeLille Wilkins.
Right side of the offensive line for Benedict, opening up some holes, slowing the game down a little bit. Hey, they still want to go tempo, but running the football keeps that clock moving and get you to a point where you can get into make some easy decisions.
Under 5 minutes left here in the second quarter. Shoots a pass out to number 19. Still on his feet. That's Tayshawn Presley. And out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. Looks like that'll be enough for another Benedict first down. So again, you can see the pressure that Benedict offense puts on any defense, being able to both run and pass.
And then that's chop wood, as I like to say, when you're talking about going down, making the easy throws, making the easy catches, slow things down, keep the defense on their heels, and those guys on Allen are putting their hands on the hips now. That's when you start, hey, this is when you're going to take a shot. They may take a shot in the end zone on this ball.
All right, so Allen calls the timeout. 4:27 left here in the second quarter. They are in the zone and wants to put more points on the board, already leading 19-7.
Tomorrow, today. Georgia Power is investing in infrastructure to ensure a more resilient power grid, creating a balanced mix of hydro, solar, and nuclear energy, and installing high-speed EV charging stations across the state, giving Georgia's drivers the confidence to go electric. Because we know the carbon-free energy Georgia needs to prosper tomorrow will come from the tireless energy we put in our communities today. Georgia Power, powering tomorrow, today.
As a global bank, our game plan is to help clients manage their money. We're a team of challengers, thinkers, and go-getters. Together, we bring out the best in each other. With our partner SIAC, we're creating pathways for the next generation of talent. We're scouting bankers, advisors, techies, and yes, athletes. Kick off your career with UBS.
all the ways you love to play. Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easier than ever to get what you need and have fun out there. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your Academy store.
4:27 here in the second quarter. Benedict driving, 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Eric Phoenix, pistol formation. Send Grice in orbit motion, handoff to Taylor in the middle. And gets up to about the 10-yard line. And again, you're looking at them being able to run the football, brought down by number 30, Gary Burridge. So 2nd and 6 for Benedict, 4:08 and counting here in the second quarter. Phoenix again in pistol formation. Taylor behind him. Grice in motion. Will hand off to Taylor again, but bottled up this time by that Allen defense. And leading the charge is number 56.
Corey Foster with the nice tackle for loss right there. That was it. He made the play on the previous play. Came down, got in the backfield, put the guy man down for the tackle.
Absolutely. So 3rd and about 8. We'll call it 7 for Benedict. And again, the way they've been running offense, this may be 2-down territory for them. Looks like they probably won't kick it. DeAndre Duhart in the game to Eric Phoenix's left. So 3:22 and counting here in the second quarter. It's Benedict looking to add to its total. Throws the ball in the middle, and it will be caught as number 83, Billy Pierre, on the reception. Shut down by number 9, Kerry Thompson. So now 4th. And we'll call it a long 3 here, almost 4. Keeping the offense on the field. And again, they're fully capable of getting a first down. It'll be 1st and goal if they can get another first down. So Eric Phoenix, 2:45 and counting, sends Duhart in motion, looking to pass. He'll shoot it in for the easy touchdown. That's Billy Pierre on the crossing route into the end zone.
A lot of man coverage being played by Allen. Benedict was finally able to take advantage of that because you think about easy underneath routes. He coming underneath right there. You see Phoenix makes eye contact with him. As soon as that wide receiver turns around, the ball is right there. It's exactly what you want on that particular play.
Rogers in for the extra point. Jared Eubanks holding. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 2:37 left here in the second quarter, Benedict adds to their total and now lead by the score of 26-7 over Allen University. We'll take a break here from Blythewood, South Carolina, where it's a beautiful day for football. SIAC football here on ESPN. 2:37 left here in the second quarter. Benedict scores again and now lead by the score 26-7. As Davis Rogers set the kick, back to return. Once again, Kevin Graham. The ball rolls off the tee this time. And again, windy day here in Blythewood, South Carolina, as two across the street rivals are playing.
Friendly rivalry.
Friendly rivalry, absolutely. Not too hostile, as I've seen so far. As again, sunshiny today. A little windy, but again, good fall day. Be sure to set your clocks back tomorrow. Oh, excuse me, no, what is it? Yeah, fall back. You get an extra hour. Woo-hoo. Tomorrow. So we'll love that. This kick will be fielded at around the 8-yard line. Has some running room. I tell you what, this might be a play, and tripped up. That's number 29, Reginald Jones, on the return. And again,
the safety back there trying to make a play.
Absolutely. Allen will start 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. As you can see, it's promising. If you could have got one more block, hey, you never know what happens.
You got to pick your feet up when you're getting ready to break one.
Absolutely. So 1st and 10 at the 40. Called at the 39. Daniel Plummer has played the entire way. 3rd-string quarterback coming into the season, but due to injury has been thrusted into action. So looking to pass, Plummer shoots pass to his right. And that'll go to Jamal Jones. No, check that. That will go to Jaden Horace that time. Promising yards up to the 45, so it'll be 2nd and 4 for Allen. 2:12 left here in the second quarter. Plummer. Again, you can see him taking command of this offense. Someone that hasn't played a whole lot. You see some promising things in an incredibly young team of Allen's. Plummer shoots a pass up the left side, and it'll be incomplete. And try to go to DeAndre Ruffin that time.
Plummer tried to take a shot down the field. He had one-on-one coverage, but unfortunately, the wide receiver didn't have an opportunity to make a play. But you like to see those type of things, right, in these particular situations. In the 2-minute situation, you want to be able to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers, but you got to pick and choose your spots where you want to throw the ball down the football field.
Tayron Willis on the coverage. So 3rd and 4 for Allen. 1:56 left here in the second quarter. Shoots a pass to Jamal Jones. Gets out of 1 tackle, out of 2, but gets brought down after a short pickup. I'll give credit to number 23, Troy Frazier, on the tackle. So tell you what, with the time left, Coach Keaton looks like he's going to keep his offense out on the field. So 4th and 3 for Allen. We'll see if they try to draw him off. I tell you what, Benedict usually, and I've seen him in a couple of games this year, will call a couple of timeouts to get, to have some time, and there's plenty of time left in the quarter. But we'll see what Allen decides to do here. Plummer in the gun, Bo Harrington to his right. It looks like
we have offsides.
And they'll stop it. As Plummer thought it was a free play. We'll see what the meeting is about. Could be on the offense. I know everybody assumes it's the defense, but we'll see if the offense drew them off. Long meeting here.
Long meeting.
And as you said earlier, as a defensive lineman, you got to watch the football.
Have to watch football. You can't expect them to rush to the line, but you have to look, not pay attention to what the quarterback got going on. You got to look at the football, because that's going to be key, because this could potentially give Allen a 1st down.
So they actually call that on Allen, and on number 53. Jeff Felton.
Yeah.
So Allen will punt here. 1:01 left here in the second quarter. Benedict may try to add some more points to their total so far. Already up 26-7. But you can never have enough points.
Not at all. When you have a team like Allen that spreads you out and try to look for the quick score and take shots downfield, you want to put as many points on the board as possible.
All right, so punting, Demir Wilkins once again. Stoppage of play here. Wilkins with a practice punt. See what the call is. by all indications of the players, it's like it's going to be on Benedict. So we'll get the call.
A lot of referees in blue jerseys today, Jamie.
So the fake signals by Benedict. So that'll be 5-yard penalty. So we'll see what Allen decides to do here. Back again to a 4th and 3. 48 seconds left. It looks like they will still punt it. Taven Grice. As Wilkins awaits the snap. Got a stoppage of play.
Again.
It's like they'll talk about it.
Referees are friendly today too, Jamie.
Yes, they are. You know, they like meeting. You know, it's a fairly fast-moving game. So they maybe, want to talk about what kind of eateries to, patron after this game. You know.
Coach Keaton just gave a recommendation.
He did. He did. All right, so it's supposed to be a 10-second runoff. Allen decides to decline, of course, one at a time. So, again, Wilkins. Set to punt. Taven Grice back to return on this 4th and 3. Wilkins gets the snap. Ball up high, spiraling punt. Good punt this time. Hits around the 2. And we'll be down at the 1-yard line. So another good punt by Wilkins. But there's a flag on the play. We'll see what this is about. As again, you can see, not so good field position for Benedict. 38 seconds left here in the second quarter.
It's like the flag was right down on the line of scrimmage, so it may have been.
Looks like Benedict will get some room, a little bit of breathing room, which will be good for them. But 38 seconds left here in the second quarter. Benedict has dominated most of the game. Again, Allen has shown some positivity in spots, but this is a battle-tested Benedict squad who's going into the SIAC championship. And again, we talked about it in the keys earlier. When it comes to what they want to do, it's just a matter of working out just the issues they have going into that game with Tuskegee.
I mean, when you talk about a team like Benedict who's undefeated and, that they've been doing good things coming into this matchup. So they knew exactly what they need to do, and Coach Berry has made sure of that throughout this entire game.
So 1st and 10. Hand off to Duhart, who's fully capable. Check that. That's Taylor. Up the field and gets to about the 46-yard line. They'll call a timeout. Tell you what, head coach Chennis Berry, who also serves as the offensive coordinator, will not hesitate to throw the ball up to get some more points.
Former offensive lineman, by the way.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Give him, his due. He's been on some very formidable squads, was at Southern University as their OC. So he wants to score points. He loves balance, but he also loves to put points on the board. So when you're looking at this team, with that long run, sees another opportunity with 29 seconds left here before halftime to actually add to the total.
So I think this next play, you have to expect them to be taking shots. And if I'm the defensive coordinator for Allen, I'm telling my guys to make sure you keep everything in front of you. Don't let anybody get behind you, because the worst thing you can do is give up a big play right here with only 29 seconds to go.
Yep. Make sure you stick around at halftime for the band's playing.
The Taylor Street rivalry about to go down on the football field. Now we're about to go take it to the band.
I asked Coach Keaton when we had our pregame meetings, we talked about this rivalry, and just by nature, is it as hostile as you would think? He said no, not yet. They're learning. He said one day maybe, but not as hostile as you would think with two squads being across the street. Is Phoenix shoots a pass out to Taven Grice. It looks like he'll be brought down Forced out of bounds by number 43. That's Demir Wilkins. So Phoenix looking to pass, shoots a pass up to the left side to Grice again and gets out of bounds, stopping the clock with 7 seconds left. So it'll be 3rd and about, 2 on the play. 7 seconds left. Probably will go to the end zone here if they intend on scoring any points, but we will see. 3rd and 2 for Benedict. Jane Taylor to his left, to Eric Phoenix's left. Phoenix looking to pass. We'll throw it up the middle. And that's to number 24. That's Damon Sherry. With 1 second remaining, time was called right before that. So I tell you what, again, still with an opportunity to score some points.
The one thing that I like about Allen, one thing you're going to need when you probably got about 40 yards to go to get into the end zone, you need time.
Absolutely.
Time to be able to get allow your wide receivers to get down the field. What Allen has been doing is what I really like. They've been rushing Justin Eden, number 18. He's been very active today. They set him up on the line of scrimmage, and he's rushing. And he's trying to speed up that clock so Phoenix doesn't have time to throw the football down the field. And you see it worked out perfectly because he checked it down right there, and Allen came up and made the tackle.
Absolutely. You've seen him just go around whatever end. They've been playing him on both sides. So it looks like, just based on the formation, trips to the far side, one receiver, Grice to the near side, Taylor to Phoenix's right. 1 second left. Phoenix will go to the end zone here. Grice up the right side, and it is caught, but it'll be, no.
It's picked off.
It'll be intercepted. So it was intercepted.
Kevin Graham.
Episode 47, Kevin Graham. And that is the end of the first half. Benedict College has been dominant so far, leading the Allen University Yellow Jackets by the score of 26-7. Make sure you stick around for the bands as the Benedict Band of Distinction will be on first. 26-7, you're watching SIAC football on ESPN. And welcome back as we are looking at the Benedict Band of Distinction, who will be going on first. Absolutely, you know that in HBCU culture, this is one of the staples. So make sure you sit back and enjoy the Benedict Band of Distinction.
Of distinction, allow us to provide you with a halftime experience. Focus your attention. Sylvie, sexy, sassy, the ladies of street sensation. And they approve. There she goes by getting place on his album titled Face to Face. Once again, Sweet Sensations under the direction of Miss Cherie Nelson. Before we get ready for some of the ball, once again, this is how the BCBOD gets it in. Bring it down. The band of distinction is under the direction of Professor H.B. Johnson, assistant band Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh let's do it, man. Oh let's do it, man. Sideline alert. Sideline alert. BCBOD.
now you're looking at the Allen University Band of Gold. Enjoy.
Please welcome the support ladies of the Golden Jackets dancing to Please Don't Stop the Music by Rihanna. In high definition, listen as the band plays Love and War by Tamar Braxton, featuring the Allen University Flag Corps, the Golden Silk. Arranged and conducted by director Jahan Milford. Watch the band as they get back to a the run. Like night would be good. Enjoy and go. Bringing over the band.
And welcome back to SIAC football here on ESPN. 5:29 left here in the halftime, and I'm joined by Joshua Cox, Allen University Athletic Director. How you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. I appreciate you guys doing the quality work that you do for HBCUs, and glad you're here for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, you've taken the job a little over a year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And you have been around this conference and just HBCU football and football in general, doing various things. What goals specifically do you have for Allen University?
Well, yeah, you're right. Between my days with the SIAC and the SWAC and working at other member institutions between both leagues, I've been around the block a time or two, but if you're not in HBCU athletics, where are you?
Yeah, absolutely.
And why wouldn't you be here, So, yeah, you're right. I'm entering my second season here at Allen University, and a lot of things we're hoping to come to fruition soon. Most already know we're migrating from a NAIA school to NCAA Division II. It's a 3-year provisional phase, and we're in year 2. But you have to be operating as if you're already a full-fledged member because they monitor you during that 3-year window. So we want to continue to move ahead in that progress. And on top of that, we're playing in a high school stadium right now. But hopefully this time next year, breaking news, we won't be.
Okay.
Richland County has given it the vote of confidence, so we've tested an area that belongs to the county. If those testings come back to our liking, we'll purchase the land, and that'll be the new spot for a new football stadium, softball, and baseball.
All right, you heard it here first. It here first. Now, why Allen University? Why Allen University?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I was at a predominantly white institution at Lincoln Memorial, and serving in the same role. And I thought I hit my ceiling during that seat and during that phase. So a search firm called me, told me about this position. Also, the outgoing commissioner and Greg Moore told me about it. And next thing you know, I was on the phone with the Godfather, Dr. President Ernest McNeely, and he told me what he was trying to sell and what he wanted to come to fruition here at Allen, and I was in. It only took one phone call. And so after the exploratory conversation, I ended up here in August of 2021.
Good stuff. Now, talk about the support that you have gotten from, just the university, the church, just in general. Just the kind of support that, Allen University alums and folks working in the infrastructure have given you.
Well, I tell you what, this institution is truly community driven. They care about Allen University. The alums care about Allen University. We have a 1,000 plus club that people, they want to be in. They want to be involved. They want to be in the know. The Alumni Association is involved heavily. But, we're powered by the AME Church, and there hasn't been a single thing that we've asked for from a department standpoint and institutionally speaking that we haven't been able to receive.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk football-wise.
Sure.
When you're looking at the way the team is constructed, and if you just look at the breakdown, of course the score is not where you want it right now, but the game is definitely not over. But let's just talk about Teddy Keaton and what he brings to this football team, both as an experienced person and just as a coach when it comes to growing this program.
It couldn't be in better hands. Coach Keaton had some success as a head coach at Stillman, who once was a part of this league. So he knows what it looks like. He knows how to build a program from ground up, and he's done just that. And you look at the staff, we're surrounded around guys by L.C. Cole. You know that name. You know E.J. Jr.,
absolutely,
a Hall of Famer. So the staff is in place. The other thing is that I want to ask for is just patience. What are we panicking for? There's no panic, right?
That's right.
I just mentioned we're in a 3-year provisional phase. So here's what we can't do. We can't win a national championship until we get through that 3-year window. We can't win an SIAC championship because we're not eligible to compete for the conference title until we get through the 3-year window. So what we want to do is build it the right way. Teach the guys the fundamentals of the game, right? Learn how to win and learn from losing. And then after we get through this 3-year phase, then we can start really setting those real expectations and competing for championships. But right now, we just want to get it right?
That's
so
right.
There's no need to panic. The one thing we need more important than anything is stability.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Joshua Cox, again, Athletic Director for Allen University. Thank you for coming on today.
Well, Jamie, I'll follow you along, and man, if you want to let me get the headsets every now and then. Can I do play-by-play a color with you? Just give me something.
Yes, you can. My partner stepped out for a few, but yes, you can join. Absolutely.
We're gonna lock them out. I'm up next, guys. Thank you, man.
I appreciate you. And welcome back here in Blythewood, South Carolina, as the Benedict Tigers lead by the score of 26-7 over the Allen University Yellow Jackets. I'm Jamie Walker alongside Jarvis Davis. Glad you could join us for the second half of this contest as Allen will be kicking off. And again, we're talking about Benedict putting in a bevy of players, already having the SIAC championship locked up. We'll be playing that next week against Tuskegee. See a lot of players in the game. Short kickoff. Be fielded at the 20. Has a little bit of running room and up to the 35-yard line. We'll see who that was. 25, Taven Grice. Once again. So Eric Phoenix will be coming out again on offense. So looks like the regular offensive staff or offensive players for Benedict already leading 26-7.
Really interested to see how Benedict comes out. Do they stay in tempo, or do they try to be methodical and continue to do what they do in the first half?
So handoff to DeAndre Duhart. He'll run, test the middle. Brought down quick by number 34. That's Caleb Pierce. Gain of about 2 yards on the play, so 2nd and 8. So what do you think the approach for Allen? You're already down. To climb back in this ball game, what do you think, from a football standpoint, they should do?
First of all, defensively, you got to get a stop here, and I think that's the first thing you want to think about. And you do that by making sure you stay disciplined and make sure you make the tackle when the guy's there, and also don't give up any big plays.
Absolutely, could have been a big play there, but Eric Phoenix overshoots his receiver trying to go to Jaden Thomas. And again, you can see Allen playing sound football so far. Very young team. Reginald Jones on the coverage. So now 3rd and 8. 14-18 left here in the third quarter. 26-7 ball game. Benedict leading. So Eric Phoenix in the gun. Duhart to his left. Scanning the defense. Getting the play from the sidelines. And when it comes to this ball club, talk about balance. Them being able to run the football and throw it, as you see it demonstrated there. Pass complete to number 19, Tayshawn Presley. Forced out of bounds by number 30, Gary Barrage.
This is one thing that Benedict has been able to do throughout the entire football game. That's be able to take advantage of those. Look how far those corners are playing. I'm playing 7 to 8 yards. And then as soon as the ball snaps, they're getting out of there. So that's an easy call, easy pitch and catch for Benedict to do, and Eric Phoenix is taking advantage of that.
He's going downfield this time. Big play, man, wide open. 10-5, touchdown, Jaden Thomas. We talked about their big playability early. Never afraid to throw the ball in the air. Gorgeous pass to Jaden Thomas. Right behind the DB and in for the easy touchdown.
You see, he's still giving him that cushion. He was able to eat that up as soon as the ball was snapped. Look how he got up so quickly on the corner. Eric Phoenix recognized it, runs that little skinny post. He was absolutely done. Touchdown, easy touchdown for the Benedict Tigers.
52 yards on the pitch and catch. Davis Rogers in for the extra point. The extra point is good. So now your new score, 13:43 left. Scores now, Benedict 33, Allen 7. We'll take a break here from Blythewood, South Carolina, Westwood High School. You're watching SIAC football on ESPN.
Georgia Power is here with a little reminder of how easy it is to save energy at home. Because it's often as simple as a twist, or as easy as a lift. It could be a little squeeze, or maybe just a pull. These small changes can make a big difference, helping you save energy for the bigger things in life. Visit georgiapower.com for tips and programs to help save energy and money.
We're powering tomorrow, today. Georgia Power is investing in infrastructure to ensure a more resilient power grid, creating a balanced mix of hydro, solar, and nuclear energy, and installing high-speed EV charging stations across the state, giving Georgia's drivers the confidence to go electric. Because we know the carbon-free energy Georgia needs to prosper tomorrow will come from the tireless energy we put in our communities today. Georgia Power, powering tomorrow, today.
For all the ways you love to play, Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easier than ever to get what you need and have fun out there. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your Academy store.
13:43 left here in the third quarter. Benedict has struck again. 52-yard pass from Eric Phoenix to Jaden Thomas. And again, just the way this offense goes up and down the field with balance, it's really a thing of beauty.
Absolutely, because Benedict knows exactly what they want to do. They said they want to put Allen away early, and they showed that by taking a shot down the field, and they were able to take advantage.
Ball will roll through the end zone, so Allen will start 1st and 10 at the 25. Again, Coach Keaton, Teddy Keaton of the Allen University Yellow Jackets, offensive guru, is definitely looking for his offense to come back, and they're fully capable of doing so. Please don't get it twisted. When you're talking about one of those things where a team is up on you, if they can get a couple of stops, it's just football is just amazing in that way that an interception late in the first quarter kind of turns the game around. But Allen was in the ball game early on, and we'll see if they can, kind of right the ship and get back in it. But, that ball isn't round. It bounces. It bounces funny.
One thing they can't do is try to get it all back in one play. They have to be methodical and make sure they continue to go play by play and continue to move the ball down the football field.
As Dan Plummer throws incomplete, try to find his receiver up the right sideline and overshoots him. So again, just as you said, can't get it all back in one play. You have to be, methodical in your approach. And again, we talk about the youth of this squad. You don't want to give it away. You don't want to give Benedict other opportunities, but you want to just see something positive happen as you see a handoff to Bo Harrington as he tests the middle once again and gets up to the 30-yard line. Darren Miller on the tackle. So 2nd. Check that 3rd and about 7 on the play. Again, Allen just looking to move the chains here so that defense doesn't have to go right back on the field, and Plummer will be taken down. And we'll see who's on that sack. That's number 15, Aaron Miller. Again, you can see that defense just relentless to the football.
This is the time where you start to see really good football teams take advantage of teams when they're down. Like you come out, come out of the first, out of the half, get that touchdown, and now your defense is turning their play up. Now they're trying to start turning things up because what Benedict wants to do, they want to get to the point where, hey, they can start taking some of these guys out and get ready for the SIAC championship.
Absolutely. Demir Wilkins set the punt for Allen. And a lot of men get through this time. We'll see who exactly makes the tackle. But, again, they've been having trouble with that snap really all game. And we'll see who gets through the middle on the replay. As he awaited the snap, I tell you what, you're talking about 3 or 4 people. Led by number 46 on the play. And 46 is Theodore Blackburn, linebacker for Benedict. And now Benedict will take over at the 11-yard line. Not what you wanted to see if you're Allen with any kind of hopes of climbing back into this ball game. But again, talked about it earlier, special teams had to be special for Benedict as they are shoring things up going into the SIAC championship game.
Defense plus special teams equals wins.
Get the W. As tight end shift for Benedict. Phoenix in the gun. Will hand off to Zaire Scotland. Tackle hard, but not after about 8 on the play. So first sign of Scotland, who was a little hampered last game, did not play in their last ball game against.
Looks like he's kind of limped off the field there. He was able to get off on his own, but it looked like he had a little limp there. So it looks like Zaire is coming right back out.
So again, when you're looking at this ball club, several running backs for this team have carried the football, fully capable of having Scotland, Taylor, and Duhart, who was the SIAC player of the week last week, hand off to Taylor on the right side. Looking for a signal, not one yet. It looks like he's tackled short. They do have the ability to get another first down before getting into the end zone. And Allen holds the line. So it'll be 3rd and about 1 on this play. 11:04 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Benedict already up 33-7 over Allen. So again, looking at this squad, Eric Phoenix in the gun. Jalen Taylor. And in for the Benedict touchdown. And once again, you can see the ways that this squad is able to get into the end zone. Jaden Taylor just running with that prolific offensive line. It's Davis Rogers on for the extra point. Extra point, kick is up, and it is good. So with 10:45 left in the third quarter, Benedict is up by the score of 40-7. We'll take a break here from Blythewood, South Carolina. This is SIAC football on ESPN+. I'm thinking about doing a straight lick.
As a global bank, our game plan is to help clients manage their money. We're a team of challengers, thinkers, and go-getters. Together, we bring out the best in each other. With our partner SIAC, we're creating pathways for the next generation of talent. We're scouting bankers, advisors, techies, and yes, athletes. Kick off your career with UBS.
Georgia Power is here with a little reminder of how easy it is to save energy at home. Because it's often as simple as a twist, or as easy as a lift. It could be a little squeeze, or maybe just a pull. These small changes can make a big difference, helping you save energy for the bigger things in life. Visit georgiapower.com for tips and programs to help save energy and money.
10:45 left here in the third quarter, and Benedict strikes again, pushes their lead up to 33, leading 40-7 over the Allen University Yellow Jackets. I'm Jamie Walker alongside Jarvis Davis. And again, when you're looking at the way Benedict is able to go up and down the field, also keeping his high-powered offensive Allen from scoring at will, because you've seen that against other opponents. You just got to give credit to Chennis Berry and the rest of that team.
Well, like when we talked about that special teams play, right? When they blocked the punt, made the tackle, they got that great field position. They were able to take advantage immediately on offense. That's your team working in all sequence, all three parts of the defense, right? You get the stop on defense, the special teams, Gav, and then the offense capitalizes off of that. Those are the type of things that take teams out of games, especially teams like Allen.
All right, Davis Rogers with the kick, fielded. It looks like Reginald Jones will be cut down at around the 15-yard line. Brought down by number 4, Fern Romero. So now 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Allen, again, not going to count him out, but you want to see something go good for this offense.
Because at the end of the day, you want to get some type of momentum, right? You need something. You need a big play. You need a big run. Something that's going to get your guys out of the funk, because they're in the funk right now. Down 40-7 in the third quarter against probably the best team in the conference. So you need some type of play right here to get some type of momentum.
So we'll call that the 13-yard line. Hand off to Bo Harrington, cuts it back to the middle, has some running room, still on his feet, and gets to about the 30-yard line. Good run by Harrington, brought down by number 26, Giovanni Melidor.
He must have heard me.
Yes, he must have.
Bo Harrington, but he's been doing this all day. Once they get the ball in his hands, his offensive line has been opening up holes so he can get through and make plays and break guys off in the open field.
So 1st and 10 for Allen University. Handoff to Harrington again. Never really got started that time. And there goes that man again, number 99, Curtis Williams. 5'11", 285 junior from Apopka, Florida. Another famous Apopkin. Yeah, Warren Sapp.
Down there for sure.
So loss of 2 on the play, 2nd and 12. Here, shoots a pass up the left sideline and flag on the play. Tried to get it to number 5, DeAndre Ruffin.
Look at the throw right there by Daniel Plum. He puts it right where only his receiver can make a play on it, and thankfully they actually forces a flag throw on by the referee. Hey, that's a win-win situation for Allen's offense.
Giovanni Melidor will get the penalty and pass interference. So now Allen gets a fresh set of downs. So Allen will get a fresh set of downs. And again, after the halftime interview with A.D. Jasher Cox and just talking about what this team and the expectations of the university is, right now it's just a matter of just getting on good footing. So very young team, but they continue to keep fighting this. Plummer scrambles to his right, completes the pass, and that'll go to number 3, Armand Harris. It'll be brought down by number 38, Cameron Daniels.
See Daniel Plummer, as soon as he break outside the pocket, eyes still down the field, finds his wide receiver. The wide receiver shows him his number. He finds him, hits him right in his chest, and the wide receiver does the rest. That's how you're supposed to do it as a quarterback-wide receiver relationship. Those are the type of things that you need when you're trying to build something like you talked about earlier.
Absolutely. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. So we continue to see Allen drive. Plummer's half roll to his left and completes the pass. That'll go to number 83 on the play, Bobby Moore. Forced out of bounds by number 27, Dathan Peterson. So gain of about 4 on the play. So 2nd and 6 for Allen. 8:35 left here in the third quarter. Benedict leading 40-7. So Plummer gets a pass out to Bo Harrington. Skips a man. Gets upfield to about the 20, call that the 28. So again, you can still see this team fighting and gaining momentum. And again, you saw some of this in the first quarter. Really could have been a different ball game had they been able to get into the end zone outside that Plummer interception. But again, you love what you're seeing for the future with it when it comes to this Allen squad.
Yeah, that's the thing about when you talk about Daniel Plummer, who's a true freshman. You got 2 other quarterbacks that Coach Keaton really likes. So these are some of the things that this is something you're building right now. You're building for the future.
Plummer hands off to Harrington this time on 3rd and short. It looks like based on a spot may be enough for a first down. We'll see here. Looks like they're going to be about a yard short. So 4th down, Allen will go for it. 7:26 and counting here in the third quarter. Fast-moving third quarter so far on a beautiful day here in Blythewood, South Carolina. Benedict College Tigers against the Allen University Yellow Jackets. So Plummer out to his left, may try to run for it, giving chase, and he'll get the first down. Defender couldn't quite get to him. That was Aaron Miller giving chase, but Plummer gets enough for a Yellow Jacket first down.
That's the thing you like to see, right? Because we haven't seen Daniel Plummer take off like that for the entire game. So, but he needed to, he knew exactly where he needed to get to, so he took off. Hey, when he got the first down, and hey, you move those chains, you get to the next play so you can make another.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Best territory in a while. He throws it up for grabs, and it's intercepted by number 23, Troy Frazier. And another drive-killing interception for Dan Plummer.
You look at that particular play right there. Oh, you see, he had pressure, overthrew his man over the middle of the field. That's never a good combination right there. Frazier literally takes it off his shoulder like a Juvenile song. I think that was Juvenile, a wise man once said. He took it off his shoulder and picks the ball off. Those are the type of things that, like, you can't have. This is very similar to what we saw in the first half when Allen had the chance to actually take the lead in the game. He turns it over in the red zone. Those are never good.
Very similar situation is Benedict is now back on offense, and it looks like John Lampley is in the ball game for Benedict. Will hand off up the middle to number 1, and that's Davon Smith. Picks up a few yards. And again, when you're talking about this team, they've been able to switch out parts really all season, so everyone has experience. When you're talking about John Lampley, the transfer from Southern University, he is a very capable quarterback. In fact, if you compare the two, probably a better pure thrower of the football, but again, Eric Phoenix has been so great for this offense that he's been in.
And that's the type of thing that you want to see. We're already starting to see, like you said, you got the backup quarterback in. Those guys they've split time throughout the season, so both guys have had the opportunity to play because you never know what could happen as you get ready to go into the postseason. You're talking about the SIAC championship next week and then potentially the playoffs because they are ranked in the country. So they're in the top 10 and we're 8 and coming into last week. So those are some of the things that you're thinking about as a head coach, Coach Barry.
Caleb Pierce on that last stop, 3rd and 3 for Benedict. It's Lampley in the gun, plenty of time, shoots a pass over the middle, and it's caught by number 85, Reginald Harden, who's been a very active participant today for the Tigers.
Good open field tackle by Kevin Graham there. He's been very active on special teams, and he's been doing a lot today for the Yellow Jackets.
So 1st and 10, 5:06 and counting here in the third quarter. As you can see, the Benedict Tigers being real methodical at this point. Already up 40-7. Hand off to Smith again up the middle. Brought down by a host of Yellow Jackets swarming to the football. Excuse the pun. Brought down after about a yard pickup. Give credit for that to number 56. And that's JaCory Foster. So 2nd and 9.
Allen right now is loading up the box. This would be interesting to see if Benedict try to take advantage of that at some point.
So Lampley in the gun. Shoots a pass. And I tell you what. Ball incomplete, but look at that. Very questionable that time on the call, especially in this new age football.
Jamie, that's one of those situations where you might have to have a conversation with the quarterback. Also, we talk about a helmet. The helmet right there was a lot of contact there up top, so that's very interesting. They didn't throw the flag there.
Absolutely. 3rd and 9 for Benedict as Lampley scans the field. Taylor back in the ball game in the backfield alongside Lampley. Lampley looking to pass, scans the field, shoots a ball upfield, man wide open. That's Harden again. Crosses over the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, that's one of those things where you talk about when you have those safeties kind of coming down, playing in the box, trying to play the run, and you starting to play man coverage up top like that. Look at number 85. He looks like they're playing off, and that's the one thing about it that makes it very interesting. But Lampley makes an excellent throw. He has to wait on it a little bit, but he was able to take it, and it looks like Lumpkin is going to try to catch him. Then 85 just turns on. He hit that speed burst button.
Yes, he did. He hit that B button hard that time. We await the extra point by Davis Rogers. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 4:07 left here in the third quarter, breaking it wide open here at Blythewood, South Carolina. Benedict up 47-7 over Allen University. This is SIAC football on ESPN+.
Where'd that go? Go.
.407 left in the third quarter. Benedict is tremendously in the bag at this point offensively and now lead by the score of 47-7 over Allen University. I'm Jamie Walker alongside Jarvis Davis. Glad you could join us here in a beautiful day. Was shaped up to be a beautiful day here in Blythewood, South Carolina. Here at Westwood High School, is the ball blows off the tee again. Again, beautiful day. Beautiful aesthetically, but is a little windy. So Rogers has had that issue all game. As again, Allen University and this very young team have to emphasize the fact that they have a bunch of freshmen and sophomores on this roster.
I think now Allen's going to start thinking about running the football more, because you want to get to a point where you put your guys in a situation to continue to let Benedict run up the score.
Ball is fielded around the 2, gets up past the 10, still on his feet, and down at about, call at the 7. We'll see where it's spotted, but that was Reginald Jones on the return. And again, you love what you see as far as effort for this Allen squad. They're not going to quit. They're not going to quit. Coach Teddy Keaton has been around and definitely instills that in their team, so they're still fighting.
Yeah, because that's the thing. When you look at looking at the scores coming in this game for Allen, obviously they were 1-6. There's no doubt about that. But when you look at those scores, the final scores of those games, a lot of times they're like one-score games, a lot of one-score games, things that could have gone their way, but they end up not going their way. And you saw it in this game. There one that one interception that Plummer threw with the score going in with the potential to go up. They were down 12-7. Those are the type of plays that Coach Keaton talked about that they can't make, and they actually did.
Absolutely. I'll hand off to Bo Harrington, who again has been doing well for this squad. I tell you what, one of the bright spots for this offense, he's been both catching and running. You can see him still continuing to turn his legs and fight. Only got about 2 on the play, actually about 1, so no, we'll call it 2. 2nd and 8. 3:27 left here in the third quarter. It's Allen University. Gunn shoots a pass up to number 17, and that's Montrell White.
That's a good throw by Daniel Plummer there, because when you think about Benedict being in that zone coverage, Montrell Williams sat down. He saw what a defender was. He kind of made sure he kind of gave the quarterback his numbers, showed him his numbers, and Plummer put it right there where it needed to be. And Montrell White made a good catch there.
Absolutely. So 3rd and about 4 for Allen as they're looking to move the chains. 2:49 and counting. Benedict up by the score of 47-7. Plummer shoots a pass and completes it. Fumble on the play. And they do call it, let's see. They do call it a fumble, so Benedict recovers. Dante Cook caught the football and trying to make a play, trying to make a football play. Fumbles it.
Yeah,
and his right back came out right before he hit the ground. Tell you what.
Fern Romero poked it out. Good.
Did.
Good. That's good. That's good right there. Coming from behind, that was the type of things that players do. When he was the one that actually missed the tackle initially, but he didn't give up on the play, come from behind. Wide receiver did not see him. He came in and poked the ball right out. And Amari Pettis was right there to come pick it, scoop up the football.
And you can tell that was taught. I'll tell you what, when you're looking at the way he came around and actually spotted the football and just poked it out, it's a thing of beauty when it comes to playing defense.
That's Benedict. Their discipline, good technique. You're seeing Coach Berry has done a lot of good things with this football team. Not surprised at all that they're undefeated.
So Dayron Smith joins John Lampley. Lampley shoots a pass out to his left. Dodges one tackler and be brought down around the 5-yard line. And that's number 9. Again, when you're talking about Christopher Williams, got hit hard earlier in the game on a high pass and hit the ground earlier, but you can see he definitely recovers. And again, there's another first down by Benedict.
Yeah, John Lampley is out there making some good throws today. You can tell that guy, he's the one that that can throw the football down the field a little bit better than Eric Phoenix.
I'll tell you what, I talked to Coach Berry a couple of weeks ago. We'll finish that after this play. Lampley hands off to Dayron Smith up the middle, has some running room, still on his feet. Love the way he's running with behind his pads and keeping his legs churning, almost in the end zone that time.
That's what you love to see from running backs, right? Because those are the guys that you always want to you always look for guys, good running backs, the guys that keep their feet moving. Their feet are constantly churning, because a running back that stops his feet is a guy that's going to be on the ground quickly. And that's what you don't want to see from a running back. But he was able to stay on the ground, stay up, keep his feet moving, and get a couple extra yards. It makes a difference.
It does. It's again handoff to Smith over on that right side, and we'll look for a signal. Looks like he is stopped just short of the goal line. So it looks like it'll go to third and goal. 1:09 left here in the third quarter. Benedict already leading 47-7. Looking to add some more points with this unit. So 55 and counting left here in the third quarter. John Lampley in the gun. Dayron Smith to his right. Williams brings it in. Hand off to Smith again and easily in to the end zone for the Benedict touchdown.
Great play call, great blocking up front. When you think about, you didn't have to worry about anything. Look at that gap right there. You just run a truck through that hole. Good job by the offensive line by opening up. Easy run in for 6.
Absolutely. Give some credit to Joshua Gaddy on that seal block, and Smith followed right behind it to get in easily. So Davis Rogers on for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 43 seconds left in the third quarter, Benedict now leads by the score of 54-7. And we'll take a break here from Blythewood, South Carolina, as Benedict dominating this ball game over Allen University.
Georgia Power is here with a little reminder of how easy it is to save energy at home. Because it's often as simple as a twist, or as easy as a lift. It could be a little squeeze, or maybe just a pull. These small changes can make a big difference, helping you save energy for the bigger things in life. Visit GeorgiaPower.com for tips and programs to help save energy and money.
As a global bank, our game plan is to help clients manage their money. We're a team of challengers, thinkers, and go-getters. Together, we bring out the best in each other. With our partner SIAC, we're creating pathways for the next generation of talent. We're scouting bankers, advisors, techies, and yes, athletes. Kick off your career with UBS.
For all the ways you love to play, Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easier than ever to get what you need and have fun out there. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your Academy store.
43 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Benedict absolutely dominating the Allen University Yellow Jackets, leading 54-7. It's Davis Rogers. He's set to kick off. Reginald Jones set to return for Allen. Again, really good crowd for Allen University. Of course, sure they would love to see them play better as the ball rolls through the end zone and Allen start at the 25, but Benedict has traveled well too. Really good crowd here just in general. You love what you see here in SIAC.
Yeah, that's the thing about the Taylor Street rivalry. They're gonna be able to, have a little party and turn up the music just a little bit louder now because and Allen's not gonna have anything to say about it because Benedict came in here today and did exactly what they were supposed to do. But I think that what you want to see as we get ready to go into this fourth quarter from Allen is you want them to put some good plays together and have some type of positivity as they get ready to get prepared for Ed Waters next week.
As Plummer shoots a pass out to Jaden Horace, he'll be brought down. It's like by number 33, that's Jonell Swan. It's like maybe a pickup of a couple. We'll see where they spot the ball. 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. As again, team still fighting. So 15 seconds left here in the third. Handoff up the middle, and that's to number 20, Jaquan Thompson. It's like may have gotten one on the play, and that is the end of the third quarter. So Benedict leading 54-7. We're going to take a break here from Blythewood, South Carolina. ESPN presenting the SIAC. Fourth quarter time here in Blythewood, South Carolina, as the Benedict Tigers pretty much in command, you would say, Jarvis. Up 54-7 over the Allen University Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, that's the thing that you talked about coming into this game, that Benedict had to do what they need to do so they want to get to a point where they give these guys some type of momentum.
As Plummer completes a pass to DeAndre Ruffin. It looks like we have a player hurt. We'll see. We'll see what the injury is. Is number 55, Michael Neal, reeling in pain.
Yeah, he's still on the ground too, Jamie. That doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't at all. We'll see. Again, not the last game for Allen. Not the last game for Allen at all. They actually go and take on Edward Waters, I think, next week.
They're going down to
In
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Yes,
they go
sir.
to Duval. So they actually have another game. So right now, looking for something steady that they can kind of build on in that game next week in the battle of the AME churches.
Yes, sir.
It looks like Neal is able to get to his feet. And
Holding the shoulder. Looking there.
so good to see him be able to walk off on his own power. But again, Benedict, check that, Allen, still showing some signs of life. And again, they've had 3 promising drives, just have ended, well, 2 of them have ended in 2 Plummer interceptions. So we'll see if they can get some more points on the board. So 1st and 10 at, it's like the 29. It's like a handoff. We'll go on the right side. That's to number 20, Jaquan Thompson again. Gets good yardage on the play. Looking to give Bo Harrington a break, who has really carried the load the entire time. You can see his capabilities and love what you're seeing in the future for this Allen squad. Again, we continuously talk about them being full of freshmen and sophomores. It's pass up to Jones this time. Forced out of bounds by number 5. That's Joshua Hayward.
Like I said, I know how Keaton likes to throw the football, but you see him sprinkling in the run because Benedict is playing a little soft, obviously, because they don't want to give up the big play in the passing game. So I think that Coach Keaton needs to take advantage of that. Like I said, you want to have a nice drive that ends with a score so you can continue to kind of give your guys like a momentum to say, like you talk about going into next week.
So Reggie Williams in the backfield this time. He'll get the handoff and stopped. It's like he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage, so it looks like a short loss on the play. And again, Benedict still playing defense as this clock continues to run under 13:30 at this point. Again, leading 54-7. And off again, up the middle. And that'll go to number 42. That's Travis Gamage. Again, looking at the roster, playing different positions, but also
the freshman linebacker.
Getting carries. And I tell you what, hey, nothing wrong with a little utility. Again, we just talked about Allen has another game next week. So, you know, this game is, you know, you never want to say die, but it is in command. As Plummer gets a pass off, we'll see. They call it, looks like.
That's a catch.
That is a catch. It goes into Jaden Horace on the reception.
No, that was actually a good throw by
Jaden Horace. Good pitch and catch
that
time. DB never saw it coming. I don't know about the feet.
Did he get the? You don't need one in college football. You don't need 1 foot down. So that might be a one they might have to take a look at.
Outstanding camera work. We'll see if he's able to drag the foot. And looks like we will see. So another.
Allen didn't waste any time. They went up to the line of scrimmage and said, "Hey, let's run another play,
Absolutely.
so we can keep this bad boy moving."
Indeed, Travis Gamage again on the carry. It's 1st and goal for, actually 2nd and goal now for the Yellow Jackets. And I love the attitude of this ball club, never saying die, not quitting. It's Plummer in the guns, rolls out to his left, completes the pass to Gamage, and he is in for the Allen touchdown. once again, you love to see a ball club continuing to fight. They're down heavily, but still in the ball game. So touchdown, Travis Gamage.
That's one thing that you have to really like about this freshman quarterback, Daniel Plummer, because he's a guy that, obviously he's made some mistakes today, but he stays in it. He stays in it, gets out of his head and not let those plays get him down. And he's able to find his man, roll out a little bit. Don't like what you see standing in the pocket. You roll out to your left. You see your gamer sitting out there in the flat. He gets it to him, runs right in for the end zone for the touchdown.
Denzel Moore in for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 11:41 left in the contest, new score, Benedict leading by the score of 54-14 over Allen University. We'll take a break here from Blythewood, South Carolina. It's Benedict still leading, but Allen with the score. Welcome back to Blythewood, South Carolina. Benedict still leading by the score of 54-14, but again, you can see the Allen University Yellow Jackets still fighting as they score that last touchdown and are now set to kick off. Haven't seen many of those today, as again, C.D. Bojang set to kick off. And ball will, looks like it will go through the end zone for a touchback, so they'll start 1st and 10 at the 25. And again, going into next week, or really just finishing out this game, going into next week, you know, I saw that ring, that big ring on your finger. You know, you were once a SIAC champion. You know, you've played in this conference. What does it mean to go to that game, the SIAC championship?
To be honest with you, it just started not too long ago, right? Okay. Because like at the end of the year, who had the best record? That's who won the championship. Okay. So I think that, but now that you split the conference in half, you got the division, but it has to have you have to have a good feeling, right, going into those things, because you know Benedict is a team that they weren't that good when I was back in my day. I hate saying that, but I have to make my point. But Benedict is doing a really good job. Coach Barry has got these guys out here playing. They're like a well-oiled machine out here. There have been very minimal mistakes today by the Benedict Tigers.
Chardell Hayes in at quarterback, handed off to Daron Smith this time, and he picks up good yardage. So again, you can see this offense just when you interchange the parts, right, they're still able to run and pass. And again, when you're looking at the clock, you know, game is in hand, but again, they just find ways to keep the chains moving, keep scoring points, even with different personnel.
well-coached football team. That's the bottom line when you think about when coaches are putting together things and trying to build things. Coach Berry has a lot of good things going for himself, and they're going to make sure that they're ready next week against the Tuskegee Tigers.
Charles Hayes,
the Golden Tigers, excuse me.
Quarterback. You know how many Tigers are in this conference.
Yes, it's a lot of Tigers and a lot of gold in the SIAC, that's for sure.
For sure. Maroon Tigers, there's Golden Tigers, just all kinds of.
A lot of blue and gold, too.
Felines, yes.
Yeah. The blue and gold Super Bowl is going on down in Columbus, Georgia today.
Oh, yeah.
Valley versus
The blue and gold Super Bowl.
Yeah, man, that's what we used to call it. We used to win all the time, but, Fort Valley used to try to make it bigger than what it was because,
And we'll get that score a little later on. I think they're still playing right now. But 2nd and 8 for Benedict. There's some clock run at this time. Shoots a pass out to number 24. That's Damon Cherry.
Cherry's trying to stay in bounds right there. Try to keep the clock going. That's the type of stuff that you look for when you're talking about disciplined teams that are well coached. He understands what's going on. Like, hey, let's get these plays in. Let's make some plays, but let's get out of here too as well.
Forced out
Keep
of bounds.
That clock going.
Yep. Forced out of bounds by John Cole. So now 3rd and about 2 on this play. 9:49 and counting here in the 4th quarter. Benedict has been in command the entire way. So 3rd and 2. Jamie Walker alongside Jarvis Davis. Handoff to Smith, and he'll get bottled up by a couple of Allen University Yellow Jackets. Marquavius Henderson on the tackle. So we'll see what they decide to do here.
Jacory Foster out there making some plays. He's been playing really well today. Getting in the backfield and beating the man in front of him. Almost made the play, but when you have guys being disruptive like that, that's when your teammates supposed to come help you out, and that's exactly what Allen did.
Absolutely. Jerry Eubanks on to punt. A couple of guys this time. Kevin Graham, of course, alongside John Cole to return for Allen. Eubanks high, almost spiraling punt, fielded at about the 10 with Graham. Graham up the field, has some running room, tries to get to the left side and does. Cross over to 30, 35, 40. Beats the punter, still on his feet. 35-30, 25-20, 10-5, touchdown, Allen. Do we see any flags? There are none.
No flags on the field. Kevin Graham absolutely been doing Mr. Do-It-All, right cornerback, punt return. He's out there doing it all today. Good. That's the good thing. That's what you want. Those are the type of players that Teddy Keaton talked about as far as building the foundation for Allen University. Guys that want to play, guys that want to be out there. He stayed out there, and shout out to his teammates for blocking for him, throwing those key blocks, and he was able to take advantage and do the rest.
Couldn't quite see the fancy footwork that he did, and I tell you what.
He did the Tyreek Hill.
He did.
He shot him the deuces.
He did.
As he ran down the sideline.
He did. That's no.
In another league, that probably would have been a flag, James.
Absolutely, and he would have been getting some money taken out of his check.
Yes. Thankfully, you guys play for free, man. They play for scholarships, Jamie.
Yes, they do. As the kick is up, and it is good. So with 8:25 left here in the contest, Allen University strikes again, still down by the score of 54-21 to Benedict College. We'll take a break here from Blythewood, South Carolina. This is SIAC football on ESPN+. 8:25 left in the contest. Benedict College still up 54-21, but you can still see the fight in Allen University as they score another touchdown on a kickoff return. And now we'll be kicking off. C.D. Bojang set to kick. And back to return, number 24, Damon Sherry. Actually, it'll be fielded by Taven Grice at the 2. See some running room, but tackled at about the 10-yard line. That's number 42, Travis Gamage, on the tackle.
Gamage has been all over the place.
Has been
teams making tackles, catching the balls, running the ball in the end zone for a touchdown. Linebacker, actually really plays linebacker, playing running back. Man, you gotta love these guys out there. Just want to be out there and play, and just, hey, coach, put me in the field. I don't care where I am. I want to play football.
When you're talking about restarting a program as Allen has done, you're just looking for football players right now. I mean, you and I have coached the game on a different levels, and we talked about just what you want when he talks about a football player. Mark Schlereth used to say a football playing Jesse. Just somebody just go, I'll do anything, coach. And in this time we talk about specialization, it's fun to have somebody that is a utility guy.
Right.
So 1st and 10, about the 10-yard line. Throw a short pass this time and dropped. Try to go to number 88, Joshua Gaddy that time. And in the ball game, Shardell Hales in at quarterback. As again, Benedict has really been able to play all of their guys. Hales.
Don't want to get any injuries, Jamie.
No, you don't. Not to your main guys. Is you see Hales trying to get it out to Gaddy and simply dropped it that time. A little too wide open. Saw a bunch of grass in front of him. Just didn't secure the ball first. So 2nd and 10. It's actually about the 12-yard line. Handed off. No, Hales will keep it. Shoots a pass out to number 24, and that's Damon Cherry with the reception. Brought down by number 37, Taiwan McLeod.
Yeah, you see right there, he gets the ball out into the flat, makes a move, gets his eyes upfield, breaks the tackle, and then gets up and get a couple yards. That's what you want to do. You want to keep that clock rolling if you're Benedict.
You do, and give credit to Terrell Lumpkin on the tackle. So 3rd and about 3 for Benedict. 7:34 and counting here in the 4th quarter. It's Hales, who's out to his right, still looking for a receiver. And I tell you what, you saw a little friendly fire there as
Smith got knocked down by his own man.
Yes, he did. As Smith was looking to make a block, but just wanted to hit anything that moved.
Yeah, he didn't. He got caught by his own teammate. Yeah.
Yes, he did. They'll talk about that on film.
Oh yeah. They might have a nice conversation after as soon as the game is over about that one, Jamie.
Like, why'd you hit me? As Eubanks is set to punt. And back to return will be Graham. Eubanks, high, spiraling punt. It'll hit at about the 50, take an Allen bounce up to about the 49. So 7:14 left in this contest. And we'll keep it here. As again, we talk about Allen. Want to put together another drive. I'm sure they want to score here just for the sake of knowing they have another ball game next week. And right now, if you can get anything positive, hey, that spells well for your ball club.
Absolutely. Those are some of the things that you look at. And then as a head coach, Coach Keaton, I'm sure he's paying attention to everybody. Players on the sidelines, players on the field, everything what's going on, because you want to look at how guys are acting in these type of situations, because you know you're going to be in these type of situations, but you want to see how the guys respond. All
right, new quarterback here for Allen, and that's number 85. That's Jalen Faison, 5'11", 190-pound sophomore from Tampa, Florida. In the ball game, and he carries it himself. Saw some running room, got up the middle, and again, you know, these guys with these different numbers, tell you what, utility guys once again. But he is definitely emergency quarterback, coming out throwing this time, and ball is incomplete. Hey, tell his receiver, get upfield, I got you.
Yeah, Faison trying to get that ball down the field. He's trying to score again. He don't care about running out the clock.
Not at all. So again, facing.
Jaden Horace, trying to get Jaden Horace the football.
Tried to. So 3rd and about 2 for the Yellow Jackets. Slow snap there. Looks like he'll keep it this time. Has some running room, trying to get out of arm tackle, and does. Still on his feet. Cross over to 30 and down at about the 26. Great run that time by Jalen Faison.
That's another guy that wants to stay on this football team as well. He's out there making plays. He doesn't want the game to end. He wants to continue to make plays. These are the type of guys that Coach Keaton, I'm sure, he's going to remember this. He's going to remember this play.
Absolutely.
Look at right there. He stays on his feet. Good balance. Puts his hand down. Make sure he stays up. And he puts his shoulders down. And, hey, he's trying to initiate contact. He's not trying to take no hit.
So Faison gets the snap. Looking to pass. Escaping. He'll be sacked. This time couldn't escape the grasp of number 44. And that's Jaden Broughton.
Jaden Broughton gets in and sacks the quarterback. Pad the stats a little bit. Look at how he just rips up under that offensive lineman, ducks his shoulder. See, oh, look what I found, the quarterback. How about that? Let me jump on him and go and get that sack.
Now, listen, we were walking around this field earlier. You were talking to old coaches and admiring technique earlier. So, look, this excites you. I know because I know who you are.
I'm in my own world right now.
You
Excuse me. Yeah, I'm back now. I'm back now.
So, Faison, again in the gun, he'll get taken down by a couple of Benedict Tigers. And leading the charge, number 18, Israel Washoka.
Yeah. Look at that. Watch this. Against the same guy. He does it. Boom. Rips that arm up underneath. Gets the quarterback. Oh, my teammate's there to help me. Let me go ahead and get that half a sack. I would like one, but I'll take a half. And Big Boy getting there. You know Big Boy got to put that weight on when he gets there, right? That's an absolute mandatory. And when you get back there.
So now 3rd and long for Faison. Trips formation to the far side, one to the near side. He'll hand the ball off this time. Still some running room. Flag comes out. It's like it probably a hold. And number 42, Travis Gamage on the run. And forced out of bounds. Number 41, Dedrick Starks.
Look like Charles Taylor. Got a little bit of grabby there, Jamie. Benedict has been going to work. They found something. They found something there with Mr. Charles Taylor. They've been working that matchup right there.
Absolutely. So Benedict will decline. 4:42 left here in the contest. Up 54-21 over Allen. Again, you can see everybody getting the opportunity to play here on senior day for the Allen University Yellow Jackets. They honored as seniors at the beginning of before the beginning of the game. As Allen is set to punt. And Demir Wilkins gets the snap clean. High but short kick end over end. It'll hit at about the 21 and roll out of bounds. It looks like Benedict will start at the 20-yard line. So again, with 4:10 left here in the contest, Benedict definitely has it in command. And when you're looking at this team going forward against Tuskegee, been able to see both of these squads this year. I tell you what, Reginald Ruffin has done a phenomenal job with the Tuskegee Golden Tigers, and that'll be a great game next week. Great contest because you have a lot of experience with both of those coaches, and so it'll be fun to see the chess match between both of those squads.
And for Coach Berry, you're trying to finish, right?
Yes.
These are some of the things that when you talk about going undefeated in the season, winning the SIAC championship, those are the goals that you set at the beginning of the year. And when you're one game away from doing that, I am so sure if I'm a gambling man, I'm putting some little money down on Benedict to go ahead and finish the deal next year. What they call it, pay the fee?
Yeah, they say pay the fee.
Go ahead and pay the fee.
All right. So we'll see what they do here as we're at 3:47 and counting here in the contest. And right now just having that clock run. The clock is their friend at this point. 2nd and 9. Ball on the 21-yard line. Again, handoff to Dayron Smith up the middle. Finds a little bit of running room, but will be brought down. Play. So run out number 84 on the play. So it'll be 3rd and about 7 for Benedict. As again, not in a hurry to do much of anything. They have the game firmly in command.
Safe assumption that they're going to run the football right here.
I would say that's safe, but hey, you never know. On a draw play to Smith, has some running room, crossover for the 35. It'll be stopped at the 35, so he picks up enough for a Benedict first down. So again, they're simply looking to move the chains, keep the clock running, and they'll spot that at the 34. And they'll get another set of downs. 2:27 and counting left here in the 4th quarter. Again, turned out to be an absolutely gorgeous day. Cloudy earlier, still some clouds in the area, but not much rain out here. No on the trip. It's a little bit of drizzle, but you wasn't worried about how the game conditions were going to go. But as we go up and down, another handoff to Smith over on that left side. Picks up a few yards. Brought down by number 94. That's D'Angelo Bright. But again, may have been a different game if Allen was able to capitalize on that early success offensively. But those 2 interceptions by Dan Plummer really kind of put them behind the 8 ball, and they were never ever able to recover.
Those are the type of things that you have to deal with when you're talking about a true freshman quarterback, right? Because he wasn't supposed to play. Coach Keaton talked about how this is a guy that he wanted to come in and develop, and then when you have all those injuries to start the season, obviously he's forced into action. And then you saw he made plays today. We saw a lot of positive. We saw why Coach Keaton went down to Jacksonville, Florida to bring him up, to bring him in to be that guy, eventually to be one of the starting quarterbacks. So those are some of the things that you have to deal with when you play young guys, but obviously it's truly unfortunate because, like you said, they were down 12-7, Jamie, with an opportunity to take the lead in the game against the number 8 team in the entire country. So, yeah, that was huge. That was huge. That turnover was huge.
Very huge as we're under a minute to play here in the 4th quarter. Benedict simply running out the clock at this point, being methodical, having the game in hand, but tell you what, I'm looking forward to that SIAC championship that you can see on ESPN. Make sure that you catch that between Benedict and Tuskegee.
Check out your local listings.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That
That game will be at Benedict. It will be in the Eastern Conference or Eastern side of the division, so Benedict will host that ball game. So make sure that you look on as everything's wrapping up and they're getting to the middle, shaking hands again. Friendly rivalry. You can see, the sportsmanship and, just the respect that they have for each other. The coaches definitely have respect for each other. Head coach Chennis Berry of Benedict College Tigers, and of course, head coach Teddy Keaton of the Allen Yellow Jackets, who's looking to build this program in his image.
Yeah, that's one of the things that when you have a program like Allen and you bring a guy in like Coach Keaton, I'm sure that he had to have a conversation about what his vision was for this team. And I think that when you talk to a guy, you have a lot of young guys on this roster, that you're talking about being able to develop, and you see those guys and how